Come have fun with us and don't forget to subscribe.
What's up, everybody? I'm Rick.
And I'm Anna.
And welcome to our reaction to Hunter x Hunter episode 136.
Welcome.
Anna, this is your first time watching Hunter, not mine.
Yes.
And last time
All I did was cry, really. At least half the episode all I did was cry.
it was a beautiful episode, a beautiful moment.
It was, yes.
I remember when we started this batch of reaction that we're doing right now, we started with 132. And I told you, as soon as we started episode 1, I wanted you to get to 131 to see the Gone thing. I also wanted you to see this part. This is one of the highlight of this of this show. That ending between Komugi and Meruem.
It's insane how emotional they made it. You know, the way they talked and everything. And now that I'm thinking of it, start crying again. But they were talking and how he kept calling her name. It's like, Komugi, are you still here? Are you still here? It's just, I don't know. But what's even more interesting than that actually is what he said at some point was that he said something like, I didn't know anything before. I didn't understand anything before. They're like, after all of that, it feels like this was his journey of understanding his humanity. And it feels like he got the best of it, Like this whole arc with the Chimera Ants has been a lot, or at least the second half at least has talked a lot about, how humans can be so good and loving and everything, but they can also be so bad and evil and cruel. And it feels like here in the end, when he finally embraced his human side, it was all the best of it, like all the best that a human can be, like the love and the understanding and caring for someone so much. And now that I'm looking about this, I start crying again. And I think that's so beautiful. That when you finally get it, despite all the horrible things that have happened, that you have done, that others have done, that you have seen, in the end, you understand that a moment like this is worth so much more than anything else.
It was beautiful. I'm gonna steer away from it. Maybe it'll stop you from getting too sad and go back to, well, I guess another sad element. The announcement was made that to the world that Chairman Netero was retiring, and they were saying, right, as the video was being shown, few people understood that this is actually his will, right?
Yeah, I thought that's also interesting because they can't just let it be known that he died.
They covered a lot of the things, right?
Yeah.
They said that
it was like a political thing. The old leader dictator wanted to kill his, they just everything under the rug. Everything, people don't know anything of what actually happened. And then that was so annoying, but it feels like it's also so realistic. I think when Morel was talking on the phone to, who was it, like the vice chairman or someone else, I don't know,
the green bean guy.
The green bean, yeah. You realize how these people, like our heroes, our group of people, they've been there, they fought this impossible fight, or seemingly impossible fight. They've been through all of this, and in the end, it's all reduced down to politics. You can't just say that, you can't just not tell us what happened to the king or something. Do you really trust this girl? Do you really understand what happened here? Do you even know what we've been through? You can't just defeat an enemy like this, like he's a robot. This fight was so much about, at the same time, understanding your enemy and understanding yourself and where you stand. And here comes some guy in a suit and a chair at a desk telling me oh, but the vice chairman will say, I don't care. You haven't been there. It's so frustrating whenever I see stuff like this. But like I said, I feel like it's so realistic,
Yeah.
In the end, it has to look good on paper.
Well, and I'm sure you're curious to see what the fallbacks for everything that happened will
Yeah.
be. So let us watch this episode.
Let's watch.
東ゴル島共和国と NGL の両国は国際保安維持機構が暫定的に統治し
International peacekeepers.
国となった。
And the nation ceased to exist. Okay.
生存者は難民扱いとなりゴル島の国家財産を統廃分し国土を共同管理する条件で受け入れ
Divided the nation's riches, of course.
NGL は空白の土地が新たな火種とならぬよう保護区の管轄責任等のすべてはハンター協会に一任されることとなった。
Oh, this is where they'll live.
ああ、俺はここで生きていくよ。は懐かしいんだ。
Look at him.
Yeah, I was just thinking, you know, it's like what happened to Nov.
NGL の住民だったってことだろうな。
そういうことなのかね。
それで言うとあいつは覚えてる方なんだわ。
She
What's her
remembers.
past?
ヒナはあいつをろくすっぽ離さねえって言ってたけど、ありゃ多分ガキだ。
Probably
Just
just,
a
a kid.
じゃあな。まあ、
That would be a
会うこともねえ
terrifying experience, you know, to remember that as a kid. To remember that you're just a kid and now this is your life.
おめえも死ぬまで死ぬなよ。
So where will they go?
El Pogaro.
Oh, with this guy?
女だぜ。少し前までハヤ様、レオル様。
Oh my god.
Her lack of her lack of interest in everything else.
これで俺も流星街の住民か。落ちたもんだな。
Oh, Meteor City, where the
そう悲観的に考えるなって。
The troop.
the troop is from.
上流階級の勝ち組復活だぜ。
So
Very
optimistic.
hopeful, yeah.
オタクも十分前向き。
Yeah, that's what we were saying.
しかも俺は王を止めた男だぜ。
I'm the one who I guess, in
No
a way.
way, yeah.
あの村か。なあ、
It's the sister? I mean, they'd be scared to look at this
Right.
guy. Look at him.
Especially after everything that happened.
Yeah. She's so scared of them and they're so scared. Would they believe you?
いや信じてもらえねえかもしれねえけど、聞くだけ聞いてもらえるかい。
Oh, look at her. She's so small and
あん
scared.
たたちだけが頼りだ。
Look at her. It must have been so hard for her. She talks.
It's like her face changed completely.
It's horrible that she remembers all of that, you know. Like she remembers the
Yeah, she
the
remembers
ants.
everything that happened. Like it's crazy that everybody's just like accepting
Accepts
her.
her. Yeah.
He also needs to look for his own.
で借りは返したからな。
Oh, that's what he was doing.
勝手に俺を見逃してんじゃねえ。
He must feel kind of sad though. I think he also wants to remember.
Oh.
Like it's insane that she remembered everything. She had those memories, and then she still like lived amongst them. You know, like she must have been so scared and confused and.
俺たちは新種の魔獣ってことで肩がつく。
I guess
Is
the
that a
fact
good
that
thing?
信じてくれりゃ何の
the fact that they sweep it under the rug also allows the surviving ants to just
Yeah.
実は
be,
気に
you
な
know.
ることがあってレイナなんだが
He named the
違うって言うんだ
じゃあ
he named
the kid
the kid
Reina.
Reina.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Oh my god! I did not expect that. How though?
先生
He's bald forever now.
依然として危険な状態です。つない状況が続く限り専門機関への搬送も私はおすすめしま
Life
す。
support.
見たことも聞いたこともない費用は全て私は持つ。必要とあればこの病院ごと作り変えることになる。とにかく
I'll spare no expenses.
Yeah.
死なせない。
Tension. Kiro is just there. You know, it's funny that I remember, I don't know why, but I remember the pact that they made with the biscuit that if Kirua loses that battle that he would have to leave. It feels like so unimportant right now.
あいつは一緒に倒そうって言ってほしかった。
He was hurt.
Yeah, Kirua felt left out.
お前は勝手にどんどん前に行って尻拭いは全部俺。
Is that what their relationship has always been?
やってやるよ。でも今回だけは許さない。それも必要だ。俺が
Wow, the eyes.
I'm going to save Gon, he says.
How? Does he have a plan or is he just like setting out on a quest of his own?
俺だ。
わし寝てろ。わし会長辞めるからあとはよろしく。
Yon yon.
Yeah.
選挙で決めること。わしからの条件はハンター全員による投票で投票率 95% 未満なら無効再選挙。
That's a high
And
turnout.
95%.
細かいことは十二神みんなで決めてくれ。あ、頼んだぞ。達者でな。
That was it? Wow. I guess he was never.
ネテロの呼びかけに応え
A man of lots of words.
教会
Yeah.
の最高幹部12神が
Oh.
Oh. Oh! There he is! Ah! His father!
Yeah. Interesting episode. You know, a lot of, you know, tying up some loose ends, you know,
Yeah.
with Welfin and the others.
I wonder if we'll see him called also finding his sister
Going
again.
back.
Yeah.
But he did have something interesting to say about that
Yes.
baby that he was raising.
That baby says her name. I think, is it a girl or a boy? I can tell. Its name.
It's a girl. He
It's
called
a-
it
look-
Rena.
Yeah, I guess. Her name is Kite.
Yeah.
How? Because nobody ate Kite. His body was very much intact there. It's interesting.
Mhm.
Why?
Interesting
Why?
to think about.
Yeah. Why?
And then we have Gon, who's in a critical condition.
Yeah. I thought that was it, you know, like he just whatever finished the battle and then went back to
Oh, that's it. Like he can't use Nan, but
Yeah.
he's just a regular kid now.
Yeah. I thought that would be it, but no, of course not. It has to be more.
Hmm.
I think it's interesting because it seems like now Kirua is going on a journey of his own. It took me a while to realize, and I realized this a while ago, but I'm reminded of that now. That while Gon is the main character of this anime, Kirua is like kind of just as important for at least most of the story, you know?
Well, it's interesting to keep an eye on that. And then at the end, we had the Netero's will or speech.
Yeah.
Which was, I'm out, you're on your own. Election, though, 95% result turnout rate for the result to be
That's a
valid.
huge
That's
like
a-
rate. Yeah.
But should be interesting to see where that goes. So yeah, a lot of new openings there, closing some doors, opening some others, and so that's going to be interesting to take a look at. Yeah, and we are 12 episodes away from the end of this anime.
It's crazy because I feel like this would maybe kind of, I guess, be the ending. I feel like 12 episodes is such an odd number of episodes to be left, but I guess, I mean, that's because the anime is not over, right?
I mean, the manga keeps going
Yeah,
after.
yeah.
You know.
It's just, I don't know, like 12, it feels like it's too much for it to be just the resolve of this, but too little for it to be something new, like a new arc or something. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's I'm curious to see what they're gonna do over the next 12 episodes.
I'm curious for you to see it, and if you guys are also curious and want to see those reactions, we invite you to
Subscribe to this channel, the button is down below.
like this video if you did, comment in the comment section below, and
Have a nice day.